Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show.
In the National League Central,
The St. Louis Cardinals amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-4. The win was their fifth straight as a team.
as of today,
The Cubs are in fourth place in the NL Central,
while the Cardinals are atop the division.
The Buccos
Combined for a 4-hitter
as they took care of the Mets.
Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Brandon Waddell will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
And now, Steven Duggar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Steven Duggar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 7-16.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and then it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. The 1-2. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year, 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for him.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bryant, a Nevada native. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So here is Buster Posey, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First offering on its way. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. O'Neill gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. On to the bottom of the first here at Busch Stadium. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Number 19 gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Irving Lopez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Flores is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He had an amazing power month. He launched balls out of the park to left, to right, to center field. Impressive power. For a whole month to sustain what he did, really impressive.
First offering. Mason Wynn comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, Demetrius Lewis.
Stepping in next, Demetrius Lewis, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Batting 4th.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 of that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Darren Ruff.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Ruff on at first, nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to bat for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 0-1 the count. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They're up 2-0. Into the box, Nolan Arenado. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Line hard, deep into left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year, he's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. swing and a ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So now here is Tyler O'Neill entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Oh, and 2, here it is. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 32 now for the season. And with it, the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. We certainly squared that one up well.
Don't get hit in the head with the brick.
Into the box now, Ivan Herrera.
The catcher.
Grounds it sharply to third. Longoria's there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9th, the designated hitter.
Next up is Lars Nootbaar, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second, taken in by Flores. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Dero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next to the Giants, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Ready to take his hacks again. Brandon Crawford blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and a strike now. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Chris Bryant struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Duggar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Giants leave one. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For St. Louis, the second baseman.
And now the first pitch. Irving Lopez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
From the stretch, Mason Wynn will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, there's another base hit. This is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D'Lo. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
In now, Demetrius Lewis as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cards strand a couple. We're through 3. Tie. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
0-2 the count to Posey.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Ready now is Darren Ruff. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
1 strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled off. And now a pitch on the way.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Ron, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Onto the grass hill and gone. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. His second of the game, and it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So next to hit is Lars Nootbaar. First offering. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You see that so much. Left on left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Behind 0-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Swing batter batter, emoji baseball, emoji baseball, emoji baseball, emoji baseball.
Hit out towards second. Flores to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-2 St. Louis. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results.
Heidi.
Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Wilmer Flores. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Mauricio Dubon stands in as he looks at a called strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
2-1.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first home run of the season, as the Giants have come back to tie it now at 3. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Next to stand in is Evan Longoria. 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's inside.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo. Now into the box, Irving Lopez. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game.
The second baseman.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 7.
Next to hit, Mason Wynn singled in his last at-bat. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And you see there on the lower part of your screen, his total places him 3rd best on this Cardinals ball club. Next to dig in, Demetrius Lewis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those
Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. The second for one.
No, he's in there.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Lewis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder into the second deck and gone. Two-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 58 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here so far.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Nolan Arenado touches them all. 46 now for him on the season, and it's now 6-3. That's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those 6-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution. Bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this.
He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. shot here to left. 34 home runs now on the year, as it is now 7-3. Giant skipper making his way out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Caleb Berriger, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, gone. Open up the record books. Back to back to back to back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
To the plate now, Ivan Herrera. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Another good inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in is the DH, Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Buster Posey.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Goldschmidt trying to get there, and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So stepping in is Darren Ruff. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Darren Ruff. 6th home run on the season for him, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from two competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in a game, D-Row. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing them.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
The 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Giants 4. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding forward now is the DH, Lars Nootbaar. He grounded out last time up. Now he'll reach for a first pitch fastball as this is bounced fouled off to the left at strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that. Especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Irving Lopez. And he puts it on the ground to second. To Crawford for 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Demetrius Lewis.
At the plate now is Demetrius Lewis, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. First pitch on its way, lifted down the line in left, and it's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Giants 4.
Leading off the
7th inning ready to roll. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First pitch of the AB on its way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Giants.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball called for strike 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. First offering, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is...
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Matty V, this is historic. 10 bombs in one game, Hero. Are you kidding me?
It's so hard to hit a baseball, Dan. Probably the hardest thing to do in all of sport. And for these teams to combine for 10 home runs between the two of them is really historic.
Johnny Cueto comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Tyler O'Neill. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Down the third baseline.
Okay, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-2 once more. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Digging in will be Ivan Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Bounce down the third baseline. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into in. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go as the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Fans, remember that it's Friday night here at the ballpark. That means stick around after the game for another Fireworks Friday, presented by MLB The Show. The presentation will begin approximately 15 minutes after the final out, so be sure to stay in your seats following the game.
first pitch on its way.
Yeah.
Loud contact for Longoria and a ball carrying well to left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The count now at 2-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. In there, 2-2. Fouled away. Softly hit toward the hole. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
O'Neill finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. A solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Giants 5. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Camilo Doval comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Mason Wynn. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away. So the next to bat will be Demetrius Lewis, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Behind 0-2 now.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Down the first baseline. Line drive to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Runner back standing. Lewis is off of first with 2 away. Again, another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and none.
Number 33.
Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 65. Giovanni.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Darren Ruff is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming up following the conclusion of the game here in St. Louis. Now to the plate, here is Mike Yastrzemski. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Fouled off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now to bat, Wilmer Flores. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. San Francisco, good night.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Cards posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Brandon Waddell earns a league best 17th victory. Number 19 allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.